Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Hey!
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone. Ball 2. On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Anthony Santander.
Look, one of the hottest guys on this team over his last 10 games, hitting over 500, just absolutely on fire. A lot of loud contact off of his bat. It's interesting to see how they're going to try to pitch to him, how they're going to try to get him out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
That one fouled off. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Anthony Santander now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one hit the knees for a strike. Man at first, one away. Quick toss to first. Barger back in on a dive. There goes the runner. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Into the outfield, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Boog, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
This to center field. Thomas sizing it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jays open it up with a solo homer. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, right field, Barger gets under it. And there's one down. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock, you're going to drive in a run, you're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Now he's challenging the called strike, and the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges.
4-seam fastball, middle inside.
Here's a 3-0. Now a pop-up on the infield. Guerrero settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Check swing, and he went. 0-1.
4-seam fastball, middle outside.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Curveball, low inside.
2 down, nobody on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey.
Kelly, 37 years young, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. One, 2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Luis Urias, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away.
Inside ball.
That clips the corner. Next offering is outside. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. Luis Urias goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Ball, that's out.
That's to third. Throws to first in time. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's down.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. Fastball is outside. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in the desert, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Peyton Smith.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
The left fielder, four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Just
plate, ball one.
missed. Gurriel matched a homer in his last game.
Circle change. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a
he locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one chopped up the middle. Perdomo on the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Ball, that's
And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League.
Hey! Ball.
That
That's
misses.
ball 3.
Ball 3. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carroll on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Anthony Santander at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
that's right.
Yeah!
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Thomas.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One up, one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Outside.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Slider misses outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
And he walked him.
No, ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Circle change. Low
Payoff
outside.
pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
4-seam fastball.
Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit. And the first offering is not
Circle
close.
change. Low inside.
Sells the changeup with that
4-seam
arm action.
fastball. low middle.
This one in the air center field. Straw under it. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the fourth. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Rodriguez also throwing. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Luis Urias. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Ball, that's high.
And that one clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That's a ball.
That one misses.
That's inside.
And now 3-2. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Urias off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated.
Pitching change here, Ryan Thompson.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
And that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball, inside.
Cutter, high outside.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
4-seam fastball, low outside.
Ball, that's outside.
4-seam fastball, middle inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
He goes down looking. Marte thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. There's a swing and a drive. Sanchez raging back towards the wall. And he brings it into the warning track. So 12 up. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And into the pool. It's out of here. His 12th of the season, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Clement, 29 years old. He made his major league debut in 2021, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And another ball. 3. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Here's the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Oh, 1.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. Thomas running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout and he's going to make a move here. Ryan Thompson departs and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Cade Stroud.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And next for Toronto, Luis Urias. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Misses.
That's inside.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out to short, Perdomo. They limit the damage here. The Jays get a pair on this homer. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Towards first, Santander takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Curveball, low middle.
The Diamondbacks hitless so far in the game. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Fastball, low inside.
That one missed.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball, high outside.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it.
Curveball, middle center.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Inside. Circle change.
Man on second, 2 down.
Outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Cutter, low inside.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Gurriel scores. It's 6-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's even up.
4-seam fastball, high middle.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Circle change, low middle.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Circle change, low outside.
Man at second.
Slider, middle inside.
Ball 2.
Circle change, low outside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. D-backs with a run scoring double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Here's the catcher to hit, Brandon Valenzuela. Late swing, foul to the left. Stroud, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Number 67, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Rodriguez, a left-hander, also throwing.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Popped up. Vargas moving under it. And there's one away. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel on the move. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The sliding play it short to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Blue Jays back here in the desert. Well, we go bottom six. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nope.
That misses. And that's ball one.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
He's
that's
just
just
missing
out.
with some pitches that,
Four-seam
I mean,
fastball.
they're
Low
not
middle.
strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that
Circle
he's thrown,
change.
good pitches,
Low
but
middle.
even better takes.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It
Four-seam
really looks like
fastball.
these hitters have
High
been
middle.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity
The
and
batter,
stay
number
there.
2,
Circle
shortstop,
change.
Tim
Low
Walter.
outside.
Perdomo.
Hey!
Cutter.
The Jays
High
leading
inside.
by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the corner. 0-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Sometimes you
that's
got to
out.
fight to get back into an at-bat.
Four-seam
Take some
fastball.
tough pitches,
Low outside.
even out the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter,
Four-seam
and I'm sure
fastball.
that's going to sit on him for a little
Middle
while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Curveball.
Marte into box again. Takes the strike. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Four-seam
Another
fastball.
0-2 count right
Middle
here.
inside.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Cutter. Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider.
And
Middle
the 0-2.
inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball.
0-2 now.
Outside.
Line drive. Base hit down the line. And two aboard now as the lead runner stops at second.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball.
Four.
And time is called for a
Four-seam
mound
fastball.
visit now.
High
Big
outside.
moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Here comes Marte around third. One run is in. The relay to the plate, in there safely. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Gurriel, and that's in there at the knees for a strike. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Low inside.
Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2.
Low outside.
Smith on at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 67. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. High fly ball out towards left center. Gurriel moving under this one. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Sanchez in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
Two on the way. Next
Ball
offering
3.
misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges.
Slider.
Yoan.
Outside.
Fouled off left side.
Sinker. Middle inside.
That's a ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Moreno wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Alec Thomas now.
High inside.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Brings it in.
Slider. Middle outside.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a...
Clement. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Up the middle. Urias. They get the force. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Bunting for a hit. The throw to first. Close play against the speedy runner.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
So up next for Toronto. Luis Urias, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
In the air to left center. Perdomo settles under this one. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield.
Eduardo Rodriguez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo throws to first. That ends the frame. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 6-3.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Jimmy Garcia. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Yeah.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Sets him down on strikes. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. The Blue Jays leading by 3 in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And a base hit right there. And that's a 1-out single.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Curveball. Low inside.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field now.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. So up next, Pavin Smith.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Middle inside.
Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Low inside. Circle change.
Ball to strike.
Low inside.
Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Middle inside.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. On the ground right side. Spin throw, that's one. What a double play that was. Getting over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 6-4 ball. Back here in the desert, we go to the ninth. George Springer getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I thought he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Puts a bunt down. Santana. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Diamondbacks 4.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Louis Varland.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Nope, that's a ball.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Too
That's
low,
ball 3.
and it's ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Four-seam fastball.
Next to hit for Arizona, Alec Thomas. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And he'll one.
Inside, ball 1.
Circle change. Low middle.
That one way inside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Pitch
Ball
misses. And that's
Four-seam
ball
fastball.
3.
High outside.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Thomas wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And a strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The D-backs with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Middle outside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman,
Middle outside.
Ball,
Santana.
upstairs.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Ball.
Way to lay off that
Damn.
pitch down. Well, an
Four-seam
interesting
fastball.
situation. One swing you can tie up the ball
Ball
game.
3.
But if you're patient and
Four-seam
work a
fastball.
walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And ball 4 to a board.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now up next for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas.
There was
Four-seam
a
fastball.
high-velocity fastball
Low
in
inside.
the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's
Four-seam
got good
fastball.
stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Just
Ball, that's
missed. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. The throw is late, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that is the ball game.
these hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.